Hello everyone and welcome to a video that I know I get excited to film every year because if you've been with me for any amount of time, especially a long amount of time, you would know lipsticks, they're my kryptonite. I just love lipsticks so much. And every year around the holidays, Sephora puts out a Give Me More lip kit where for $68 plus tax, you get all of these lovely products. Some of them are full size. I think 5 of them? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are full size products and then the rest are deluxe samples. Really, it's just a wonderful way, A, to try out new colors that you might not be used to, B, try out new formulas that you might not know about, and C, just expand your lip wardrobe, really. I mean, I think it is so much fun. I love testing out lipsticks and I'm so excited. I feel like I don't have a lot of these, or B, I haven't tried a lot of these. So for me, that's very exciting to be able to try them and I don't feel as wasteful with a deluxe size sample because then it's just a deluxe size sample if I didn't like it. I mean, regardless, I end up giving them away to friends and family. And honestly, I think I only own one of these. I have tried out some of these formulas before. Like, I know I love the Bite formula, the Amuse Bouche Liquified lipstick. So 14 lipsticks. I'm gonna swatch them all for you so you can see what the colors look like. I can tell you a little bit about the formulas anyways, so that hopefully you can make a better decision about whether or not you're gonna want to purchase this for yourself, or a friend, or a loved one. Or maybe all of the above. Another thing I love about these kits, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, really? But like, yeah, I love these boxes. I love reusing these for storage purposes. They slightly cheapified it this year. No, they didn't. Did they? It's usually a magnetic closure. I don't think that's magnetic, but my stuff is falling around in here. I'm gonna swatch these in order that they had them on the cover here because I think that's a good lightest to darkest kind of a thing. But yeah, I really do. I just think these boxes are so pretty. Like, I use one of them, I'm pretty sure I'm using it for like stickers and stuff. One I've got cards in it, like old holiday cards and stuff that I really like. So if nothing else, I bought myself a really pretty $70 cardboard box. Ha. So this first one, this gloss from Huda Beauty. This is a metallic lip gloss in the shade Snobby. And wow, I mean, if nothing else, this is a look. This is surely a look. I don't know when or if I would ever wear this, honestly. But that being said, it did go on very nicely. I do like the applicator of this, and it does have, it's like a half cupcake vanilla and a half kind of perfume smell to it, but it doesn't smell bad. Ooh, it does taste like perfume though. I'm regretting having licked my lips just now. The color is like a light milky baby pink, and then it's got fuchsia and gold metallic flecks to it. Mostly it's the fuchsia, but this is also the kind of lip gloss where if you put on even slightly more than a little bit, it kind of settles into your lip lines and just looks all gloopy and weird on the lips. But overall, I mean, like I said, it's a look, and maybe layered on top of a lipstick or something, I would like this more, but for me, this is just a little bit too out. I don't know, maybe to a party or something. I don't know. I don't know on this one. I'll put it that way, but I'm glad I was able to get to try it. Now this next one here is a deluxe size sample of the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in the shade Naked. I am not going to be opening this one up or anything because I actually have the full size of this one that Urban Decay sent to me a while back when these released. I adore this lip gloss. Like, this could quite possibly be my favorite lip gloss formula ever. I just adore it, and I feel like, I don't know, at least to me, I felt like the color looked kind of scary when I first got these because it looks very metallic in the tube, but on the lips, I just think it looks like a very natural, gorgeous, nice lip gloss. It's a beautiful slight hint of berry, but like that mauve-y berry that a lip color naturally kind of usually has. It is a heavier kind of a formula, I guess, in terms of it feels plush and tacky. It's not thick and it's not heavy. I'm not saying that. It's just when you rub your lips together. I personally love that feeling. I love it that it feels secure. It doesn't feel like it's gonna smear all over my face. It feels like it's really gonna stay in place, and it does. These lip glosses last a very long time on the lips. They last wonderfully. They are hydrating. They're slightly cooling. They've got a vanilla mint smell to them. If you've ever smelt the sweet mint gum from Orbitz, it's my favorite, and that's exactly what this lip gloss smells like. It's wonderful. I adore these glosses and would highly recommend them to, I mean, most people. Like I said, I know the texture, it's not sticky. I don't know how to describe it well. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, but it's got that something to it. So, I mean, did I sell this? I don't know. And not that I'm trying to sell you guys anything, but I just really, really love the formula. And I'm trying to make you understand why I love it. But I feel like I'm making the lip gloss sound awful, but I think it's fabulous. It's, like I said, one of my favorite formulas for sure. And this color is just so easy. It really is like naked. Could wear it with anything, anytime, anywhere. It's a good one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I might have just fallen in love with this next one here for multiple reasons. Now, this is the H2O gloss from Tarte in the shade Hang 10. Now, first off, this packaging, I didn't realize that they did it like the MAC Alluring Aquatic collection from way back when, where it's actually textured little droplets. Oh, that's fabulous. Absolutely wonderful. And then the gloss is wonderful as well. Now this one has a slight stick to it, and it made it a little hard to apply. Like, it really felt like the applicator was dragging to get it on. I'm also having a really hard time. I think it's got a slight kind of vanilla cupcake smell to it, but I can't tell. I think it does though. But this is just a beautiful matte gloss, and matte in the sense that it doesn't have any sparkle to it. It's obviously very shiny, but it's just a nudie light, kind of a slightly mauvey, wonderful pink color. It's gorgeous, and it certainly gives a lot more pigment than like that last lip gloss from Urban Decay in terms of covering your natural lip color, but it does allow your natural lip color to peek through a little bit. But overall, it feels really comfy on my lips. It feels fairly lightweight, at least for a gloss, and I just love the look of it. I think it is very, very pretty. And now that I have this little travel size, this is so easy to just throw in my purse, and I can wear it anytime, anywhere. This is one of those times that this was included in the kit, and I'm so happy it was, because yay deluxe samples. It can really get you to find and love new products, now can't it? I mean, that's how it works for me. Now, next up, we've got one of the itty-bittiest little samples ever, I feel like, but it's cute. And if you haven't tried these Sephora cream lip, is that what they call it? Cream lip stains. These are phenomenal. They are up there in, I would say, top 3 matte liquid lipstick formulas. They are so comfy, so lightweight. It feels like I have nothing on, but it doesn't dry out my lips. It also doesn't make my lips look dry, which I hate. It doesn't make my lips look cakey because the formula is quite thin, but it packs a pigment. I mean, it completely covered my lip color, and for lighter colors like this, when they are kind of a lighter, more dead shade, I guess, of my natural lips, I feel like that can be really hard to do, but these really are. They're just incredible. They smell great. They've got that wonderful kind of, it's like a vanilla extract smell, not like a sweet candle vanilla, but I adore these. They layer on top of themselves really well. They last for freaking ever unless you decide to either take them off or if you eat something oily. Back when I did a review on these, I mean, I was a hot mess back in Boston during grad school when I tested this out. Or, you know, the original one that I had was the Always, I think it's called Always Red, but I'm pretty sure I was just like stuck in traffic that day and then gushing about my love for haiku and then doing homework and then working out with this on and taking a shower with this on, and it still looked perfect even after all of that, and it really does. It's so comfortable. It's wonderful. It's lovely. It is transfer proof for the most part. The little edge, yeah, it hasn't dried completely yet, but for the most part, I mean, you could certainly smooch your cats and not have to worry about it getting on their fur, I can say that much. But I don't think I said, this is shade number 40, Pink Tea. I really like it. I don't know that I necessarily like it with my makeup that I've got going on today, but overall this is a color that I would definitely wear. And certainly, you know, like in fall here, it's a good one. I mean, it's good any time of year, but it speaks fall to me, I think. This next one, I am remembering why I didn't really care for these when I think this was the formula anyways that I tested it out. I test so many things, you guys, but I did remember that I didn't really care for these. This is one of the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquified Matte Longwear Lipsticks. This is in the shade Queen Bee. It's a deluxe size sample. The color's really pretty. It's like a lilac-y kind of a mauve pink, and it goes on just fine. It's very reminiscent of the formula of that Sephora lip cream stain thing, in that it is thin and it glides on very smoothly, but this one, it doesn't feel as substantial as the Sephora. The Sephora one just feels good, and this one just feels dry, and I feel like you can really see it when you look at my lips up close especially. This is just the kind of matte formula that makes your lips look dry, at least I think, and I don't have dry lips, so for me it's just a weird, it's just not a look that I covet, I guess I would say. So for me, this formula is a pass, but at least you can see what the color looks like. I'm curious just to try putting this Huda lip gloss on top of it, because I don't know, I think the colors would work together. Oh crap. I'll just do my upper lip. It is transfer proof. Okay, that's actually really, really pretty. That combo though, do you see what I see? That's beautiful. It takes away all of the problems of both formulas. Oh my god, I am so happy I have both of these now. I need to wear this all the time. The Huda made it not matte, obviously, but just with a light coating of it, it took away all the dryness, or the looking of dryness, the feeling of dryness. It looks like this Huda didn't end up sinking into fine lines or anything like it did on its own. These are beautiful together. So if you get this kit and you think you didn't like either of these on their own, oh my gosh, layer them together. Or even if you do like both the formulas, try layering them together because those colors look fabulous together. Oh, I'm so happy now. Next up, we have got a full-size product from bareMinerals. This is one of their Gen Nude. Now, I thought this was one of their liquid matte lipsticks, but they do also make Gen Nude patent lip lacquers in the shade Everything. And you guys, this shade is everything. I don't hate to be punny. I love it. I love it. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is a true My Lips But Better shade. I put emphasis on my because obviously everyone has different colored lips naturally, but for me this is definitely a My Lips But Better color. It goes on very tackily. It reminds me of the Tarte gloss in that sense, where it's like there was a drag to it when I was first putting it on, but it has that secure feeling that like the Urban Decay gloss has, where I don't feel like I need to worry about this slip sliding all over my face. It is hyper shiny, hyper pigmented. The wand is really interesting. It's like a typical flat doe foot, I guess, but then it's got kind of a well in it, so it holds a good amount of product. It's got a slight cupcake vanilla smell to it, but it's very, very light. I personally don't mind lacquered or glossed lips. I know it's annoying with hair, you know, especially if it's windy out that day, but either I just will have my hair up or I just deal with it because I really like the look, and since I don't know, maybe it's because we went through such a long spell of dry liquid matte lips and stuff that I just appreciate some moisture. I mean, it's not like this feels hyper moisturizing or anything, but it feels super comfy, and this is one of those colors that would be so easy, again, to just have in my purse and it'll work with anything. It's gorgeous. This is a full size that I'm so happy is a full size because I will absolutely use this. Oh lordy, you guys. This is another thank God it's a full size product moment. At least I think so. This is a gorgeous lipstick. Now I remember when these first came out from Charlotte Tilbury. This is, ooh, made in Italy, but it's a Matte Revolution lipstick in the shade Bond Girl. Now I remember when these first released, or really the whole Charlotte Tilbury line in general released here on YouTube in the beauty community. So many people got huge PR packages, you know, this was way back when, and it just looked so gorgeous and so luxe, and these are high price items. Everything from Charlotte Tilbury is expensive, and so when it first launched, I couldn't afford any of it. I was in grad school, I was super broke. It wasn't even a joke. I just living off those loans kind of a life. But everyone raved about these matte lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury and just said they were wonderful. I mean, they're beautiful. They've got the rose gold packaging, and then the actual bullet is a really cool shape. I don't even know what you would call that. A tapered rectangle, maybe? And I feel like a lot of people, oh here, there's this too. Ooh, it's got like that slight suction to it and then a snap. Oh, it just feels super secure. This reminds me too with the ridges of old Estee Lauder lipsticks, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. But this Bond Girl shade, I feel like I remember a lot of people really loving, and oh, I see why. And the formula, yeah, it's matte, but it's got a slight sheen to it. So when it goes on, it's almost like it's got a silicone to it or something. I have no idea. It's just very slippy going on, and it's not heavily pigmented. So you can get that kind of like, you know, blotted matte look, but then once you build it up to full opacity, it's got a very pleasant lipstick feel to it, super lightweight, almost second skin feeling. And the color's gorgeous too. I mean, that definitely helps. It's just like a beautiful pink berry color. It's lovely. I'm so happy and kind of kicking myself for not, I mean, maybe I'm not kicking myself for not trying those earlier because maybe I would have bought way too many of those lipsticks by now. But yeah, certainly very happy that I tried it. That's a beaut. Hopefully it lasts well and wears well, but certainly on first application here, it's looking good. Now, next up here, I'm actually a bit surprised about this one. This is a deluxe sample of one of the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencils, also made in Italy. This is the shade Do Me Baby. Oh, it's so cringy. But I have used many of these pencils in the past from NARS. You know, we've gotten them as birthday gifts from Sephora, and just there are a lot of deluxe perks, I feel like, and I really like them. I feel like maybe they changed the formula though. First off, I'm fairly positive this has like a slight berry scent to it. Am I going crazy? Maybe it's just because the color is so berry. It's like a crushed raspberry grape kind of a color, I guess. First off, NARS pencils, it annoys me. They are not twisty uppy. You do have to sharpen them, which just to me, it's such a waste of product. I guess it gets NARS to get you to buy another product to replace a lot quicker anyways, but this has the same kind of a formula now as those Charlotte, I keep wanting to say Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, the matte one. It's very slippy, kind of silicone-y feeling. This one even more so than the Charlotte Tilbury. And so the pigmentation isn't great, but you can definitely build it up. But it's got that very slight sheen to it, so it's not completely matte, but you can get that like kind of just blotted look on the lips. But yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of bummed. I was really excited. These just used to be a lot creamier and more substantial feeling on the lips, but maybe I'll grow to love it. But I mean, if I had to pick, I would certainly, I think, pick the Charlotte Tilbury over this, at least upon retrying the formula. Oh, you guys should let me know. Do you know? Did they change the formula? Am I going crazy? It could be the second to last of the full-sized products in here. We've got an Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks in the shade Poet. I have tried Anastasia liquid lipsticks before, and they're not my favorite. They're not the worst, but they're not my favorite. They are high pigment, very easy to apply, they go on great. They do kind of smell like liquid poison, but it's not too bad. I don't think it makes my lips look terribly dry or anything, but it does feel quite dry, and it's got kind of a, I don't know, like a chalky feel to it almost. The color's gorgeous. It's like a dark burnt plum with a hint of pink to it. But overall, I just know that the formula isn't my jam personally, but you know, with a lip gloss on top of it or something, I mean, I'll probably just pass this one on to a friend, but you know, it's the kind of formula where I feel like if you put a lip gloss on top of it, for me, it would fix it. I do know that a lot of people love these liquid lipsticks from Anastasia. Like, they're kind of a cult classic, I feel like. Next up, oh wow! This was a surprise. I hadn't tried this formula before, or honestly, I don't think I even heard of this formula before, but this is a deluxe sample of the Marc Jacobs Beauty Les Marc Liquid Lip Crayon in Plum and Get It. I thought it was going to be the color Snapshot, because it says Snapshot on the lid here, but it doesn't snap or anything. Maybe it just wants you to be really sure, because this will make a freaking mess if this pops open in your purse or your pocket, or so God forbid it ever goes in someone's pocket. This, when you're putting it on, it just like melts, even with the slightest contact to your lips, which is great. And I mean, the pigment is fantastic. It's almost like if you took a melted crayon or something and swiped it over your lips. I mean, I guess I don't know exactly if that's how it would feel because I've never done that before, but it does make this a bit hard to apply. Honestly, I feel like I would want to use a lip brush or something to put this on because it's so scary. If you make the slightest little twitch or something when you're putting this on, or God forbid you sneeze, it's just, you're gonna slip slide all over the place. It doesn't feel like it's gonna slip slide off my lips. It honestly hardly feels like I have anything on my lips at all, but this does definitely transfer a bit, so I don't think it's meant to be transfer proof or anything, but it's got the feeling of like this kind of a lipstick where it almost feels like you don't have anything on. I don't know, this is a weird one, you guys. I'd just be so nervous with it being so slippy when you're putting it on that it's gonna get all over my teeth or something. Yeah, it definitely transfers. The color is absolutely gorgeous. This is the kind of color that I would just love to bathe in. It's a beautiful, beautiful, pure purple fuchsia color, and it's got this like kind of duochrome-y metallic sheen to it, but it's very subtle. It's gorgeous. I mean, I'm excited to test this out eventually and wear it eventually, but like I said, the application was, it was a little frightening, if I'm completely honest. Moving on, we are getting into the red lipsticks here. This one is a deluxe sample of a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Outlaw. Now, I have tried at least one liquid lipstick from Kat Von D, and I feel like I was disappointed / I just feel like it wasn't my favorite, but this color is making me really want to reconsider. It is ultra reminiscent to me of the Sephora cream lip stain that I was talking about in Always Red. It's that beautiful, almost a pure red, you know, like it's not a blue red, it's not an orange red. It's kind of in the middle, but it's more on the orange side, and I'm sure my camera is going to pick up more of the orange, but in real life it just looks like I'm wearing a beautiful red lipstick, not an orange red lipstick. These take a bit longer to dry down, I feel like. I mean, and by longer, you know, the Sephora one takes 15 seconds to dry down, maybe, give or take, and this one takes 45 seconds to dry. You know, it's not that big of a difference, but it is transfer proof, as you can see, so that's cool. And it doesn't make my lips look like hyper dry or anything. I'm really kind of confused about why I thought I didn't like this lipstick. It feels like it might be a bit drying, but it feels comfy and flexible, and this color, I'm just mesmerized by it. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to reconsider and retry. I don't know, maybe she reformulated, maybe I'm just remembering wrong. But this is gorgeous. Oh, I really, really like it. Oh, you guys, this next one, I did not know what I was in for when it came to this. First off, it smells like straight up poison. It's not good. It's really not good. It's one of those things that makes you question, what am I putting on my lips? What am I putting on my body? What am I going to soon be ingesting into my body little by little? And you especially get that feeling when putting this on because, oh, it is the grossest. Oh, it is so gross. I don't think I'm being dramatic. I don't know. You guys should let me know if you've tried this out before. P.S. This is the Yves Saint Laurent YSL. Oh, do I even dare to try pronouncing this? Tatouage Couture. Did I get even semi-correct on that? In number 1, Rouge Tatouage. The feeling of this is like a hyper make you choke on your words orange red. Now it looks much more straight up orange, at least in my viewfinder on camera here, but in real life, I mean, it looks like I'm wearing a red lipstick, but an orange red lipstick. And putting this on, it feels like, you know, did you ever make like slime or gack or as a kid, that sort of a like cold, wet, slimy texture? Imagine rubbing that on your lips. Or even if you just took Jello or something and like mushed it up and then put it on it just feels so gross to me. I don't know. Like I think I said, if you've tried this before, let me know if you hate it as much as I do, the texture. I mean, eventually it does dry down, but I wouldn't say it's completely transfer proof. I don't know how long this needs to dry, but it's been on my lips for at least 4 minutes and 40 seconds here since I started filming. And it's still not completely dried down, but it says it's a matte stain. I don't know. I hate it. I'm not into these kind of colors on me. I know a lot of people tend to like orangey lipsticks on me. It's just not my thing. But this is certainly did not like, will never put on my lips again. Next up, I feel so bad, like I said, cracking into a full size like this just to swatch it for you all, but I know that I don't like this formula of lipstick. This is from Smashbox. This is one of their always on metallic matte liquid lipsticks in the shade Vino Noir. And I feel like it's exactly what you would expect from that name and this color and everything. It's a metallic noir kind of a wine color, you know, a dark red wine, and then with the metallic on top. These apply fine. They're the kind that have that kind of stickiness to it, you know, where your lips kind of stick together during the dry down and everything. They are matte. They are transfer proof, right? Yep. I just personally don't like the formula. It doesn't wear well on me. I feel like it fades and it just doesn't look good on me as the day goes on, which is a shame because they've got a ton of great colors and everything, but unfortunately, like I said, I just personally don't like the formula. But one of my best friends, she adores these, so like anytime Smashbox sends them to me, I just give them all to her because I know she loves them. But yeah, I don't know what else I can say other than it's just not my favorite, but I know loads of people love these Smashbox matte liquid lipsticks, like really, really love them. They're just personally not my jam. And last but not least, you guys, I was so excited. I also got this all over my teeth, don't I? I was so excited for one of these Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche Liquified lipsticks. This is in the shade Marsala, and it's wow. Wow. I mean, this would look gorgeous on so many different people, but I just don't know about it on me. I just don't. I feel like I used to wear these kind of purple colors a lot, especially in like grad school and college, but now I just don't know that it suits me. This is a deep blackened plum. Not even like a burnt plum, but a blackened plum. These kind of colors look especially gorgeous if you have deep skin. It just looks so rich and just beautiful. But like I said, on me, I love these lipsticks. I think they're great. They've got a weird smell to them. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just, to me, it's nostalgic. I don't know. It's just, it smells like a Bite Beauty lipstick. If you've smelt the normal bullet type lipsticks of theirs, it just has a Bite Beauty smell to it. It's very natural because their lipsticks are like all food grade ingredients, good for you type thing. And these smell just like that, but their lipsticks, be it liquefied or in the bullet, Bite Beauty, oh, they are some of my favorites. They are so comfy. They are so long lasting. They're pigmented. They're moisture, just everything I ever want in a lipstick, these deliver. It's just not my color. So that's a major bummer, but oh well. I mean, I would say overall, first off, cheers to you, high five if you have stuck through this whole video. But overall, the only things I'm not thrilled about, I think, are these 4 products. I'm kind of about these 2, but together they're beautiful. I'm excited to try these 3, if anything, and see if they last better than what I remember or what I'm expecting of them. And I'm super happy with these 4, and I think these 4 together, hopefully, they add up to the $68. I mean, technically, you know, there's the Urban Decay too, which if I hadn't tried that before, that would be going in with the I love it things, but since that's not something I'm going to use, I don't feel like I can count it in my personal value. But overall, to even just get these 4 things and to be able to swatch all these for you guys and just have a bit of fun trying on some new lip products, I think I got my money's worth. I hope this video was helpful for you all in seeing what these colors all looked like on me and just hearing me give you either first impressions or actual thoughts about these products. Let me know down in the comments below if this was a kit that you were excited about. Are you going to be asking for it for a gift on the holidays, or are you going to treat yourself to it? Have you tried any of these formulas? How do you feel about them? You love them, you hate them, etc., etc. I love hearing from you guys, and if you did enjoy this video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, please do go ahead, give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!